What's going on, everybody? Blake Albertson here with Natalie Albertson. A little update for you. Natalie, how you feeling? Tell them how you are right now. How many weeks and everything?
We're 28 weeks, so we just hit third trimester. It's hitting hard. I've been really tired.
It's hitting hard, baby.
I've been really tired. Started having some contractions. My feet swell like crazy. Can't wear my rings anymore because my fingers are swollen.
For like the first 2 trimesters, that's the word, right? Mm-hmm. Were like pretty easy. Like, yeah, like the first one you were puking a lot.
Not.
I guess I should say the second one.
The second
was
one
just
was
like a dream. Like you were just getting bigger, but like you didn't feel any worse.
Yeah.
This is it's kind of getting really, really real right now. Yeah. Like it's, you can't do things that you used to do.
No, and I don't sleep at night.
Yeah. Literally,
I wake up every single night at like 2 o'clock, and I'm awake from 2 to 5 every single morning.
And well, one, like mobility, like you can't bend down and things like that, but
oh no,
you just get tired really fast. Your stomach hurt, like if you do too much, your stomach gets real tight. Contractions are happening, baby movements are happening. So
the baby movements have been crazy, cause like
really, really crazy.
For the first few weeks, like we could, not few weeks of the pregnancy, but like when they started to kick, we could like feel it and it was cool, but it was just like every once in a while. Now it's literally like all the time.
All the time.
And they're strong.
Well, now, dude, you learn so much. If you are in the beginning of the process of pregnancy, like wanting a baby, like, you know, I'm assuming that some people that will watch this are probably young couples like us, or just people young in their relationship that want kids or are looking to have kids. You learn so much. Like, I thought, like, you thought you knew a lot.
I thought I knew a lot because I've
been around kids.
Been around babis my whole life.
And I knew I didn't know much, but like, you still think some of it's common sense?
No.
There's just stuff you don't know. Like the 28 weeks, I did not know this. This is like a real thing. And I would suggest to everybody. Actually, I think they should do this more in high school and things. Like your sophomore year of high school, to go through a baby class like we're going through. Because I leave with my eyes like, wow, I didn't even know all of this stuff.
In high school, it'd be like, shoot, I don't want to have a baby.
Exactly. It would prevent a lot of people in high school.
Babies.
But it is pretty mind-blowing. Like we're going to our 3rd class on Tuesday. They're like 2 hours long. Just jam-packed with information. So I'd really suggest that. But at 28 weeks, every hour your baby moves 10 times at least. Like they say, if it does not move 10 times in an hour, you need to go to the hospital immediately. So like, yeah. That just shows like they're just moving all the time. So it's pretty crazy.
Really do. They literally move all the time.
Yeah, and like now there's like big kicks and big punches. Like it's, we say punches, but like it's crazy.
And like the wave, like rolling things.
So those things, just Natalie, just like you're really starting to feel it now. Like you're just like just overwhelmingly pregnant. Mm-hmm. You know, just tired, can't sleep ever. You know, you're kind of going into the phase of not being able to do a lot.
Yeah.
Like I can't imagine what December's gonna be like.
Oh my God. I can't imagine what. I give it a couple more weeks.
Because this is what, November 2nd?
Yeah, it's beginning of
November 3rd. Yeah, it's gonna be like another month, man.
Well, like this month too is the month that they start adding on weight every week.
Yeah. So Tuesday we'll figure out how much they weigh.
Yeah.
And now appointments start weekly.
Appointments start, yep.
And we go to 2 doctors. So we're gonna have 2 appointments every single week. And a 2-hour class.
And a chiropractor appointment.
And a chiropractor. So
I go to
her back is like killing her right now. So chiropractors like our savior, you know.
One of the babies is not so much today. Actually, they must have moved because, but Thursday, what was it? Thursday, Halloween, and Friday, one of the babies was laying on my sciatic nerve, and it was rough.
It was rough?
It was really rough.
Yeah, so another topic, so that's kind of like the pregnancy update. Another thing that we haven't talked about, and I know this from like my other channel and my videos, that sometimes explaining our problems and how we solved them and how we went through them can help other people. So that's what we're gonna do right now. Most of the time, I feel like most people wouldn't put this stuff out into the world in public, but this is what we do, this is what we've done.
We like to help people.
And it's worked out, helping people. I think somebody's life could be changed by this, or at least help, you know,
if you were to go
through this. So we found out at the beginning of this month, October.
So October.
The beginning
1st.
of October, that Natalee was being let go. Her whole department, like the whole building.
450 people from...
Let's just keep company names out of it, but...
I was gonna say from my department.
Yeah, from her department. So, huge company, huge local company. Like well-known, well-respected company in the area. Like, most of my clients work there. Like, it's a monster company. Yeah. And we've known the possibility of layoffs for a long time. But you always never think it's gonna happen to you, happen to her. At literally the worst time, I literally don't know. Like, if it was just us and we didn't have babies,
it'd be fine.
Who cares? You know, like, whatever. You know, we're healthy human beings. Knock on wood, you know, nothing real big. But now we're having twins, which is very, like, we're talking could possibly be close to $100,000.
Yeah.
If you were trying to pay it out of pocket. It's impossible. It's like, you can't do it, dude. Like, some of our appointments are thousands of dollars just our tests, just to check up on everything. Like, these are like specialty doctors, you know? And so it scared us to death. Just because the health industry is just crazy. It was just so expensive. So we've been real overwhelmed, real stressed. But
we've been stressed about insurance.
We've been stressed about insurance.
Because you don't have insurance through your business.
So I own my own business, lawn care business. And
so we've been stressed at not having insurance.
Yep. So if you're younger, something you really, my goodness, it's so important. It's not even funny. Like, when you're, especially if you want kids or you have kids, you guys know. Like, insurance is just, especially for the birth.
Oh my goodness.
Of kids. I mean, it's like 40 grand sometimes. And if they have to spend any time in the NICU, which that's mostly what happens with twins, especially because a normal pregnancy is what, 40?
It's really not even.
What's a normal
40
term?
weeks.
40 weeks.
It's not even because something's wrong with them. It's just sometimes they
because our babies will not go. They will not go past
small.
30 weeks.
Yeah.
Or 36 weeks.
36 weeks.
Oh my gosh. Woo! No, I was. Don't mean 30 weeks. 36 weeks.
36 weeks.
Is when they're getting taken out, which is 2 days after Christmas.
Yep.
So let me just let me calm you guys if you're worried about it. Natalee did get another job within this company, so we're good. Okay, we're all good, which is why we're making this video, which is why we're calmed down, which is why we weren't even in freak out mode. So we were in freak out mode for the first couple days because we had no clue what we were gonna do.
We didn't know where to start.
So we were gonna lose insurance on December 1st, which is 20 something days before the babies are born. It could not have came at a worse time. You can't get it at a worse time. So there's, by law, a thing called COBRA. We hate that word now. Called COBRA. It's basically where you get to keep your same insurance that you had through a corporation, but you're paying what the company paid and what you paid.
And what you paid times 2%.
Yeah, so it's really, really expensive. It's still
extremely expensive.
Because we're already in so deep with these doctors. We have a high risk doctor and our normal doctor. Why would we've been you know, investing in time into them, and they know who we are and stuff. So we wanted to stay with them. It was the best thing for the babies. So we were gonna pay Cobra out of pocket.
In order to do that.
In order to keep everything right. We thought that was the best thing for the babies. The best thing for us was to bite the bullet. Now the problem is, if you guys know anything about the lawn care business, that would mean we're coming back to one income, which was possible, but paying for insurance now and just like taking everything on, it would have been a headache. And so right now is about our cutoff. It's November 3rd. Yeah, we've got maybe a week or two left of income coming in from the lawn care business. But after that, we are engines off coasting until April. And so we prepared for that. Go listen to my podcast, the BB Lawn Care Podcast on iTunes. I just put a podcast up about that topic, how to make it through winter. But this was a massive curveball that we were thrown a month before winter. Like winter was coming.
2 months before we had to.
So I planned for all of this, but I didn't plan to take on that much more expense, because it was like, what? It was gonna be like $2 grand a month.
It was gonna be $2 grand a month with just us. Once the babies came, it was gonna be even a little more.
$2,000 a month that was not in the preparations, when we don't know, like we had all these other expenses for twins. So you can see how it was very stressful, because now we're talking about, I mean, dude, if whatever the math is, what is that? Sorry, I'm doing bad math. How many months would that be?
Summer, January, February, March, 5 months.
Yeah, okay, $10,000. I didn't need a calculator, but 10,000 bucks, man, when there's not a dime coming in, is, I mean, that's a surprise.
Especially,
you know?
For insurance, like.
And that's not even, you still have to pay up to your deductible.
Yeah,
so in January, so it would have been like $16,000 to $17,000, because in January 1st the deductible restarts, and it'll be higher because we have 2 babies. So it was going to be, I mean, we were talking about $17,000, $18,000
in a couple of months
through April.
Yeah.
To have insurance. Like, that's some serious coin. On top of diapers, on top of food, on top of blah, 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 blah.
Top of everything.
You know, this was like some real money, some real expense that is hard to swing. Like, we could have done it, we would have done it. That's what would have had to happen. But it would have been a lot, you know. So, we're very thankful, grateful, happy.
So I got a new job and I start tomorrow.
Starts tomorrow. Yes, we're very happy about it.
Yeah.
Everything always works out. Everything happens for a reason. Even when it doesn't. I mean, because we went 20-something days.
A little nervous.
And we were a little nervous. But everything works out. Everything did work out. We're very happy about it. Everything's good. The babies are good, which is what matters. Natalee's good, which is what matters.
I'm hanging in there. I don't know if I'm good. I'm hanging in there.
You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right. But other than that, yeah, all's good.
All's good. Just getting ready for the holidays now.
Yep, Halloween's over.
Time for Christmas.
We're gonna be setting up for Christmas early, because
just in case the babies come early.
That, and you're gonna really start slowing down here. And the last month is a big growing month for babies.
That's what I was saying. Like they put on, I don't know exactly what it is, but they put on a certain amount of weight.
I mean, they're probably
right now.
They're probably 2.5 to 3 pounds.
I bet they're almost 3 pounds right now.
So we're gonna be doubling that.
That's like almost 6 pounds.
Yeah, of baby it's gonna be a lot.
Where were we the other night? We saw a lady and she was about to have a baby. Like she said, like 10-15 days or something till she was having a baby. And Natalee just out-blimped her. She was so small, and I was like, yeah, oh my goodness. So like I look like I'm 9 months pregnant. Yeah. And I'm if you're having 7. One baby. So all's good. Yep. We're very lucky. Everything's good.
Yep. So that's how we made it through. It can be, yeah, it's just fun, stressful, and solve problems all at once.
We're excited to get the babies on here though, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Show some baby footage.
Yeah. Somebody's here. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Hazel's gonna freak out. All's good, man. So that's it. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.
Bye, guys.